Hello, hello, guys. This is the first real episode of the Potato Chip Podcast by me, Blake Barons. And the first episode is done, but like I said, 11-year-old tooth fairy, but it was all pretty public, so I'm just like, who cares? So today's topic is going to be the big debates like PS4 versus Xbox, chocolate versus vanilla. Oh my god, I'm cold. Chocolate versus vanilla. Samsung versus Apple. What's another big debate? I do football versus basketball. Yeah, I'll do stuff like that. So, without further ado, let's start with PS4 versus Xbox. So, I currently have PS4. So I think it's pretty good. Like it works fine. You can play a lot of games on it. There's PlayStation Plus, which gets you free games, which I think is pretty cool. But then you also have to remember that I don't know. I don't know, but you have to remember. So, anyways, with PS4, it's good. It's black, and the PS5 is coming out soon, and it looks a lot like the Barclays Center in New York, and that's a big meme floating. That's a big hockey meme floating out right now. But to be honest, that the PlayStation 5 looks sick. The only games I play are the NHL games, and the all-time I'll play Minecraft. So I don't. So I don't really want to get a PS5 because all the upcoming NHL games are coming out there. But it's like a crap ton of money. So I guess I will be playing NHL games for a couple of years. Yeah, I just ate a bowl of cereal. I don't know why I said that. Okay, let's start with Xbox now. My my friend has an Xbox, and it's very good. I personally I like PS4 controllers better, but like it's pretty much the same thing except for a different layout, kind of. You can still play games. You can still watch like Netflix and YouTube, and Disney Plus, and yada yada yada. Ooh, and a cool feature about even though I don't have Spotify Premium, so I can't play all the songs I want. But a cool feature on PlayStation 4 is that uh, oh yeah, you can like play music. So you go into the Spotify app on your PlayStation 4, you sign in and stuff, and you play a song, you exit out and go back in your game. But my idea is I have YouTube music, so I'll just put on headphones and I will mute the TV, and then it's pretty much the exact same thing. Sorry. So I'm sorry I got off topic there. My brother came in, and I'm telling him to get out now. Sorry, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry about the quick pause if that even did anything. So back on topic. Xbox has pretty much all the same things, except if you're playing Fortnite, you have to have Xbox Live if you want to play Fortnite. Even though I don't play Fortnite, and I used to play Fortnite. I had like a couple skins, and I was absolutely terrible. Like I was one of the worst Fortnite players of all time. Like it was weird. So yeah, I know. the audio in this is going to be trash. I'm not even using a mic. I just have these old Sony headphones plugged into an Acer Chromebook 11, so if I were you, I wouldn't expect much. So back on topic. So, PlayStation 4 versus Xbox. It just comes down to which one you have for a lot of people. But to be honest, the only reason I wanted a console was so I could play all the NHL games, like NHL 18. So because I used to play NHL 2K9 on my Wii U, because my Wii U double as a Wii, which I think was actually sick. So, and I played a lot of Mario Kart on there. But speaking of a Wii U is actually pretty good. It's not at the level of PS4 or Xbox, but if you want all the good Nintendo games, I would get a Wii U, even though they're more of an old school console. If a 10-year-old or whatever-year-old, I'm going to search it up. Just give me a second. How old is the Wii U? Oh my! It's from 2012 to 2017. It said. So yeah. So on the final thing, I wanted a PS4 or an Xbox. My parents got me a PS4, and for the sake of this video, each of the I guess it is a video, but it's also a podcast on Spotify and maybe Apple Music or whatever else. I'm hoping so. So let's see. Oh yeah. So PlayStation 4 versus Xbox. I wanted either one. My parents got me a PS4 for Christmas. I loved it. So they're pretty much equal. But if I had to pick one, I pick a PS4. And that's just me. Okay. Let's start on the next debate. Samsung versus Apple. My family is one of the rare Samsung users, and all those myths my friend has told me, like his dad has to buy a new phone every year because it's super glitchy. I got my parents' old phone, a Samsung Galaxy S7. I've it's I and my parents got it in 2016, and it rarely glitches at all. So that's something. And another thing is that Samsung is very easy to use, because if you always used Apple, of course Samsung's going to be a bit tougher. Like it's the same as me. I always use Samsung, so I find Apple a bit tougher. So that relieves into debate. It's a giant bias issue with the phones, because the Samsung A20s is like the iPhone 11 or the iPhone 12. I don't know, because they just skipped from S10 all the way to S20, which I don't get at all. I guess it's just speeding up the process. In case you didn't know, I use Anchor to make these, because I'm a noob at podcasts, and Anchor works fine. So yeah. Okay, so where was I? So yeah, Samsung phones are really good, and all of those other things I've heard, like Samsung could barely take pictures. My friend has an iPhone 7 or an iPhone 8, and I have an S7. The pictures are literally the exact same. Like there isn't a difference in the quality of the photos. Maybe a couple things on Apple. Apple has a couple things, like GarageBand's pretty sick. and I can't get that. I can't even get an ABK file anywhere, so it's weird. And you also have a couple nice screen recorders, even though I think Phoenix Recorder, which is an APK file, is the best. So if I were to pick a phone, I'll just stick with the cheaper option, the way cheaper option. Wait, how? I'm just gonna search up Samsung A20 price. And for a lot of them, it's just $0, but it's like $62 a month. If that makes sense. Oh my god! I found an S20 for only $600. Oh no, that's not good. iPhone 11, $109 a month. Whereas this thing, wait, who's that by? That's by TELUS or Telesom. The A20 is only $75 a month. So price wise, you should probably go with Samsung, and that's why I'm gonna take Samsung. Because honestly, I like Apple and I like Samsung, so I would take a Samsung phone. Tablets are a whole different story. If you buy Samsung tablet, you can get one cheap, like $200, $300. But the thing that sucks is, in about 2 or 3 years, they'll start being glitchy and die incredibly fast. I've had one Samsung tablet and one Acer tablet. Oh, one thing that really annoys me is how everyone's like, "Oh my god, Apple's a genius! They added Face ID." On my Acer tablet I got in like 2015, it was like, I'm being serious. It had Face ID there, and of course no one cared because Acer isn't a very popular company, and that's well, Acer kind of is with like Chromebooks and stuff, but like Acer's not popular when it comes to tablets. I wouldn't get an Android phone unless if it's like Samsung or Google Pixel. Like I wouldn't get some other phones I've seen because they just seem very limiting. So Samsung tablets do get very glitchy. You can get more apps on an iPad, and iPads last longer. It's just like way more expensive. Neither of them suck, but the way better one has just gotta be Apple tablets. Like, it's insane. Samsung has to step up the game, and I think they're doing that with their upcoming tablet, and the tablet they have right now is $430 off of Best Buy here in Alberta. So I think that'll be. So if that goes on sale, I might snatch it up. Who knows? We're about like 15 minutes in. This is the second part of the podcast. I had to record again. So final thing, I would pick Equal because I like Samsung phones. And oh yeah, I should talk. I think you have like more. So if you've seen the beauty podcast, it's run by one of, if not my best friend, and he did Apple versus Samsung, and oh damn it, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh my goodness, it was. I'm sorry. So, anyways, I'll just stick with it, and I'll say it's about. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about like so and my friend, when he talked about more options, I didn't know what he was talking about, but but when I'm talking about options, it's gonna be um, like other stuff besides phones and tablets. Um, there is Apple. There's Apple TV. There's Samsung TVs. There is Samsung smart fridges, Samsung smart ovens, Samsung microwaves, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I'm currently filming this at like 8:20 in the morning. I haven't even made my bed, and because of quarantine, I'm gonna log into school as soon as my podcast is done. If I had school, I could only really do my podcast right after I get home, right after I eat, or right after hockey practice, or right because summer breaks are approaching. It's in tomorrow is the last day of school, even though I know tons of schools have already ended. I think it's kind of good. I've still got to hang out with a couple of my friends, and and the only thing that sucks is the limit to doing stuff like wearing masks and oh my god. In case if you haven't heard it yet, I have this thing called a stutter. What it is basically is my words come out like a machine gun, like machine. It's or like machine. It's really annoying. So if you hear that, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get better at talking, I guess. And I love talking too. And I think I haven't been stuttering a lot in this. So back on topic, I would take about equal, but for price it's Samsung. For quality iPads it's Apple. For long lasting it's Apple. If I didn't say already, price is Samsung, and more options are Samsung because they don't only have. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm not sure Samsung has any laptops or tablets, but I know that Apple has a bunch of MacBooks. Oh, and AirPods, and Samsung has like Galaxy Buds. I haven't used them, but I bet they are pretty sick. Even though I personally had JLab J Buds, which were like only $50, and they worked, and the audio was only a tiny bit worse than AirPods. So I would not recommend AirPods or Galaxy Buds only be because of the price, and I'd go for like Raycon or JLab. Back on topic, it's equal. So the next question. I'm not sure if I'm. Yeah, let's just end it. Chocolate versus vanilla. Okay. Vanilla and baking smells absolutely delicious. Um, Vanilla yogurt is the best. I'm not sure how much I would think of chocolate yogurt. Oh, and there's also hot chocolate, and there's French vanilla hot chocolate. I'd personally take just a normal hot chocolate. Chocolate versus vanilla ice cream, I take chocolate. I'm more of a chocolate guy, but I love a lot of vanilla stuff too. Like I also eat a nice vanilla ice cream here and there. I get like if I have a choice of a milkshake, I'll probably get a chocolate milkshake. Frappuccinos at Starbucks, I love each of them. I can't really pick only one. It's kind of hard. So, oh, sorry. So I would personally, I just named all the things. So I would say chocolate's better, but vanilla's a close second, and this is really the shortest one out of all of them. It's like the shortest debate out of all of them. Okay, what's another big debate? Oh yeah, basketball versus football. Personally, I don't like playing competitive either. I'm terrible at spiraling, and I'm terrible at shooting. I'm better at no look one hand hook shots from the end of my driveway than just doing a free throw. It's insane. I'm pretty sure just pure luck for me. So yeah, like it's incredible how bad I am sometimes, but I can also be good. I don't play on my school basketball team or anything. I never wanted to. And football, I'm not a huge fan of football. Um, if I had to pick one, I'd probably pick basketball because I just like that I just like doing like 21 and maybe the odd game here and there. But my sport's hockey. If you could see my bedroom right now, right behind on my Chromebook, I got like 3 hockey posters, 2 hockey pictures, 1 hockey banner, a hockey jersey, and a picture of me playing hockey, and a bunch of my favorite hockey cards. We're about at the 21-minute mark or something because it's 17 minutes on my second part. I'm just itchy. So yeah, I would do that. Is there any more? I'm just gonna search up big debates. Oh, I'll do a hockey debate. Um, White hockey tape versus black hockey tape. I personally like black hockey tape, and I don't know why I like it more. I just do. Because apparently it hides the puck, even though I don't even think it hides the puck, and that's what's kind of funny. Oh, okay. This is not the type of debates I want to do. It's all people should have the right to own guns. The death penalty should be abolished. Is exactly what I think. It's just gonna be a thing. If that's what abolish means. Human cloning should be legalized. I think it could be really bad and it could be really good too. All drugs should be legalized. Hell no. I guarantee you a crackhead started this. Animal testing should be banned. Well, how are we gonna know more about animals and actually care for them? Um, Juveniles should be tried and treated as adults. Climate change is the greatest threat facing humanity today. No, it's not. Let's see. Um, versus debate. I'm just searching up on my phone. No, not these debates. Oh my god. Like, pencils versus markers. Oh my god. I don't even know. I'll talk a bit about hockey, I guess. My favorite team is the Winnipeg Jets. I'm going to be playing HSL in Alberta for a new expansion team. Hopefully, we can be like the Vegas Golden Knights. I have a Super Tax AS1 stick, and I might get an AS2, or I might get another stick. Who knows? So, any more debates? You guys are. If there's anyone even listening, you're probably just screaming them out at me. Let's see. Well, what's a. Oh, colors. Red versus blue. I'm not a huge fan of blue. I'm a huge fan of navy blue. Like, navy blue is my favorite color of all time. Like, it's a pretty sick color. Like, it's the color on the St. Louis Blues jerseys. which I'm staring at right now because I got a poster. I'm not sure how I'm gonna post this on YouTube, but I will, in whichever way I can. Oh, I can only record for 30 minutes. That sucks, but it's gonna be longer because I have one of like a 45-minute episode. Go and check out the beauty podcast on Spotify. Link is gonna be in the description of the video on YouTube. This is currently on the streaming services Anchor and Spotify. It could be on more, could be on less. Well, no, I don't think it could be on less, but I don't know. I'm a huge fan of talking. I'm more of a talkative person than a silent person. Oh, let's do which type of people you are. Like, are you ketchup on the side of your fries, or are you ketchup all over your fries? Well, I'm ketchup on the side of my fries, but if it's poutine, I'm gravy all over my fries. Like duh. Okay, what's another? But oh yeah, I'm not sure. Are you a boy or a girl? I'm both. I'm just kidding. I'm a boy. Are you black or white? You can probably tell by my voice or something. I'm white. I don't have anything against black people. I think black people should be treated very equally to us. Like Hal Johnson, who made the Body Breaker show. He wanted to be a reporter on TSM, but they didn't let him because they already had a black reporter, which is pretty dumb because now in TSM there's always a bunch of white reporters, and that's just super dumb. Personally, like I'm not talking about skin color, but if you put the color white in front of me and the color black in front of me, I like the color black more. Most of our skin isn't even white, so don't get why we're called white. It's more like I don't know. It's like peach. People say. People also call it skin color. Sorry, I'm tired. We're almost half an hour in. What should I talk about? Let's go. Oh yeah, Instagram. Let's scroll through Instagram together. NHL 21, which has Jesse Pollock on it, which I think is hilarious. That'd be very funny if that actually happened. Sabres. Oh my god, what am I gonna talk about? Oh yeah, would you rather use wipes or toilet paper? Yeah, we should go on either IO and do. Would you? Would you? Would you? Oh my goodness, I'm stuttering. Would you rather? There we go. On either IO, if that ever even loads. It says it isn't stuck here, damn. Okay. Okay. Live in a floating boat house or live in a tree house? I mean, yeah, live in a tree house. Probably a floating boat house. Actually, no, because I'll be paranoid all the time. Yeah, it was 59% agreed. Would you rather not be able to feel any pain or have extremely brittle bones? Well, what does brittle mean? I think it means strong. Oh, it shatters easily. So I will not be able to feel any pain. 93% agreed, 7% disagreed. Would you rather know for sure who could kill JFK, which I'm pretty sure is John Franklin Kennedy, who is like a president? I don't want to know that. Know for sure what happened to Amelia Earhart. I'll go Earhart because I've heard of her and read like stories of her. 52% agreed, 48% disagreed. Eat a quarter or eat chapstick? That's a dumb question. I eat chapstick. 69 nice percent agreed. Oh, my podcast is going to come to an end in like any second now. So I'm going to would you rather die slowly but not much pain or die fast with a lot of pain? Slowly without a lot of pain because then it wouldn't be as painful. Obviously. Only drink carbonated beverages or never drink carbonated beverages. Is that like pop and stuff? If so, I'll do never drink. Otherwise I will die. So pretty much just asking, die or never or still live. Would you rather have to drive a pink moped for the next 2 years or wrestle an alligator one time? What's a pink moped? Oh, just one of those bike things. And I can't even drive, so of course I would drive a pink mope. Like, oh yeah, it was 54% agreed. Marry a new random person every year. Marry one random person and stick with it. One random person because I don't want to have tons of us. Be a Pokemon trainer or a zombie slayer? I'd be a Pokemon trainer. I could have like Pikachu or Snorlax or whatever. That's 57% agreed. That's pretty nice. Would you rather die on the Hindenburg or die on the Titanic? It doesn't matter because it's still dying and it sucks anyways. I would die on the damn, this sucks. I died on the Hindenburg. 43% agree, 57% disagree. Be blind or be dumb? I kind of am dumb sometimes. I'll just be dumb. That's 63%. Okay. Be caught at home watching Sex and the City by yourself. Be caught in a bar with a pink martini in hand. Definitely pink martini. 58% agreed. My podcast is gonna end like incredibly soon. So like 40 seconds, quick. Where's summer clothes in the winter? Where winter clothes in the summer? I couldn't really pick, so I just picked a random one. Worst nightmare: be lost in the woods at night, stuck in a haunted house all night. I'd be lost in the woods. 71% agreed. Okay, I'm gonna have to end it here for now. Maybe I can get it back, but for now, bye and see you in like 2 seconds. Hello guys, I'm back. It's been like 20 minutes, but I got it back. Okay, run upstairs and the zombie horde had just broken into the farmhouse. Where you and 6 other survivors are hiding? Would you rather sequester yourself in the cellar or run upstairs and barricade the second floor? I would sequester myself in the cellar. Only 30% agreed. Because there's no way you can. Would you rather be gay or ugly? No, marry the opposite gender that's beyond ugly. So, like, marry an ugly girl or marry same gender attractive person. I would be straight, and 47% agreed. Would you rather be required to perform 2 years of mandatory military service when you turn 18? Or have a draft enforced during wartime? I would take only 2 years. 69% agreed. Be visited by aliens. Be visited by mole people. Aliens. That's way cooler. 80% agreed. Work at the FBI or work at the CIA? FBI or CIA? I would work at the CIA. 47% agreed with me. Always drive under the speeding limit. Always drive over. I always drive a bit over. And my parents always drive a little bit over. Like when it's on the highway, it's at about like 100 is the max. And they go 115, and I can only drive one over the speeding limit, so it won't make a difference. So it's an obvious answer there. Kill 3 strangers or kill one person you know. 3 strangers. Even though I don't want to kill anybody, of course, I would never do that. 64% agree with me. Work under Captain Kirk, work under Captain Pickard. I don't know who those are, so I'll skip that. Unearth and loot a corpse, finding a Rolex. Cheat in a competition, winning a Rolex. I would just find a body because I don't like cheating. Die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. I would die a hero. 67% agreed. I could just do something good, and then I could die like 95. Be handcuffed to your worst enemy for life. Be separated from your entire family to life. I would have to be. I'm not answering that question. Oh, 10,000 Mr. Potato Heads or 10,000 bobbleheads. 10,000 bobbleheads. I could have like a closet of bobbleheads. Be the worst singer in the world, but I have to skip it. The worst singer in the world, but beautiful, or the best singer in the world, but ugly. Worst, because I don't even really like singing in the first place. Know how to speak every language, but never English. Know how to speak only English. I only know how to speak English, and it's got me this far, so I'll just go with English. Ooh, only 48% agreed. It's like almost a 50-50 there. Get high or get drunk. I'm not ever doing drugs, so I would get drunk. Oh my, only 47% agreed with me. A lot of people are going to be drug addicts. I'm going to end the podcast soon. Fight Jackie Chan or fight Jet Li. Probably Jet Li, only because I don't know who he is. 33% agreed. Have a stomach ache or have a headache? Stomach ache because if I go and just lay on my back with my knees up, it feels very good. 48% agreed with me. Eat only KFC for a month. Eat only Taco Bell for a month. I've never eaten either. That's incredibly unhealthy. So I could go with KFC. 56% agreed. If you were hit by a car, would you rather have locked-in syndrome with no cure in sight, die right when the car hits you? Have to go die right when the car hits you. 80% agree. Cheese grate your upper arm. Oh! Saw down fireman pool covered in tacks in a pool of rubbing alcohol. I slide down a fireman pool. Only 41% agree. Oh, damn, that would suck. Who comes up with these? Own a mini horse or a regular horse? Mini horse. Like a pony. 41% agree. Be smart and always be ignored. Be dumb but always listen to. Smart? Like, duh. The 5 years in prison, but returned to your old life with no ill consequences. Never go to prison, but move every year for the rest of your life. I would never go to prison, but move every year because I could just move a house next to me. 45% agreed. Would you, if these were the only two religions, would you rather be Buddhist or Jewish? I don't know really what either of those are, so I can't pick. Would you rather have anything you write become truth? Know all the truths there are now. Definitely, because I could just exploit that. I could say, I have $1 million, I have $1 million, and I don't want to live like that. That's just cheating life. So I would know all the truths, like if aliens are real, and if Siren Head is real or fake, which on Bill's channel he said it was fake. What? Only 32% agreed with me. 68% disagreed. Nostalgia. Be on Guts or be on the Legend of the Hidden Temple. Don't know what that is. Only speak in haiku. Only speak in song lyrics. Only speak in song lyrics because I could be like, I only love you part, and I can make my own songs, and then I can make like a crap ton of songs. So got you. But you have to be a wizard to be a vampire. Damn. I'd rather be a wizard, and I just hide it. Because if you're a vampire, you can't really do anything but eat people. 79% agree with me. The hero they need. I'll break down that one. Be the MVP quarterback for an arena football team. Be a third-string quarterback for a bad NFL team. Arena football team. Final one I'll do today. Have your Gandalf as your granddad. Have Dumbledore as your granddad. I don't know who Gandalf is, but I know who Dumbledore is. Dumbledore's a pretty sick dude, even though he's dead. Sad. It's 50-50. No, it's not. 563,696 picked Dumbledore, and 557,814 picked Gandalf. So yeah, that's the final question. And we're like at the almost at the 45-minute mark. Otherwise, you're probably end it now. Comment down below any more ideas for an episode, and see you next time.